Hello. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell to receive updates when we upload new videos. Watch the video until the end to see the interior shots, exterior shots, and the full review. Mercedes E-Class All-Terrain Wagon coming to US for the first time. Finally, a rugged E-Class wagon in America. Wagon fans, rejoice! As part of the 2021 Mercedes-Benz E-Class update, the German brand plans to bring the rugged all-terrain wagon in the US for the first time. With trim-specific body cladding, what Mercedes dubs air body control, essentially, the same fancy air suspension from SUVs like the GLE and GLS, and standard 19-inch wheels with all-season, run-flat tires, or available 20-inch wheels, the off-road ready wagon adds a unique element to the lineup previously unavailable. Powering the E-Class all-terrain wagon is the same turbocharged 3.0-liter inline-6 engine with EQ boost found in the E450 and E53 AMG models. Here, that inline-6 engine produces 362 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. The E-Class wagon also uses the same 9-speed automatic transmission as in the sedan, and sends power to all four wheels. Inside, the all-terrain model borrows the same MBUX infotainment setup too, complete with a 12.3-inch central touchscreen as well as a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and the latest sensitive central controller. Active safety equipment carries over from the standard E-Class sedan, including tech like adaptive cruise control with stop and go, active steering assist, automatic emergency braking, active blind spot assist, and a 360-degree camera. The E-All-Terrain also gets the same updated cabin from the E-Class sedan, fresh with new colors and materials. The only thing we don't know yet about the rugged all-terrain model is how much it will cost when it goes on sale in the US. The outgoing model costs about €58,000 in its home country of Germany. Expect more details as the entire facelifted range makes its way to the States sometime later in 2020. The 2020 Geneva Motor Show would have been a grand launchpad for Mercedes-Benz and its E-Class, but the cancellation of the auto show pushed Merc to remap the plans for its new cars. But that didn't slow down the German automaker on keeping the hype up for its mid-size nameplate. Hours after the cancellation announcement, Mercedes released another teaser of the E-Class. This time, however, it's time for the automaker to let us know that it's indeed launching a facelifted version of the E-Class all-terrain. Although, it's important to set your expectations as the updated model won't revolutionary changes from the current model. Expect reworked light configurations front and rear, along with revamped front bumpers and grille. Another thing to expect in the facelifted Merc E-Class all-terrain is the switch to the new MBUX infotainment system found in the 2020 GLE Coupe. A new touchpad controller will find its way inside the rugged wagon, along with revamped upholstery and trim options. Unfortunately, the rugged E-Class all-terrain will remain a forbidden fruit in the United States, offered in Germany with diesel engine options. It's only a matter of time before the German marque finally finishes with its teasers, and you can bet we'll be on top of that. Bigger updates were saved for the interior. The new MBUX infotainment system has finally made its way to the E-Class, and dual 12.3-inch screens are now standard, no more physical gauges. Being a facelift, there are of course a few new leather colors and trim options, and the driver's seat can now self-adjust based on the height of the person sitting in it for the optimum position. There's a new steering wheel with touch-sensitive controls. It also uses touch-capacitive tech to determine whether the driver has their hands on the wheel when semi-autonomous systems are active instead of requiring actual steering movements. Speaking of semi-autonomous systems, Mercedes has updated the E-Class available driver assist features. The driver assistance package's adaptive cruise control system can now adjust speed based on map and live traffic data, slowing down for things like upcoming roundabouts or toll booths and reacting to traffic jams before you even come upon one. The active stop-and-go system works at up to 35 miles per hour and can now keep the car stopped for up to 1 minute, up from 30 seconds previously. The active steering assist now has an active emergency stop assist feature that will safely steer the car off the road and bring it to a stop if it detects the driver is distracted for a long period or is unable to operate the car. Also new is an exit warning feature for the blind spot monitoring system that warns occupants exiting the car of oncoming vehicles or bicycles. Mercedes says the All-Terrain will go on sale in the US this fall, with pricing to be announced closer to that time. In Europe, the current All-Terrain commands a premium of a few $1,000s compared to the standard wagon, so expect a similar situation in the US. That would translate to a starting price of around $70,000, a bit more expensive than the A6 Allroad. Oh, and don't be too sad about the regular E-Class wagon. A Mercedes spokesperson told us to stay tuned for more news on the E-Class wagon in the coming months, which is most likely when the updated Mercedes-AMG E63 will debut. The E63 wagon is one of AMG's most iconic models and attracts Mercedes' wealthiest clientele, and we fully expect it to remain available in the US.
Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Subscribe to Auto TV.